Hello and welcome back. Yesterday we defeated the last Team Starbase. Turns out we did it out of order and this one was trivially easy as a result. But hey, it's an open world game, stuff like that can happen. But with that, we have all the badges and that means the world is basically our oyster now. We could go for the Pokemon League. We could go back to the academy to face Cassiopeia to see what's up with that. There's the Gimmighoul I've been hearing. We're gonna do some of that this stream. Oh my god. I also said yesterday that I was gonna grind up some Pokemon in the meantime, but I sadly did not find time for that, so I didn't do that. This team was gonna stay the way it is anyways, but I was gonna grind up some things in the boxes. Chestnut, Habanero, maybe Peanut, Magnum. Ursaring has no business being here. Yeah, sadly I did not find time for that. But we'll get that done eventually. Or maybe we'll just use the ones that are high level enough. Now, another thing that's been brought to my attention is that I've missed something. Because I assumed that, that we could evolve Habanero when we're done with Team Star, because what's it called? A Chardet showed up at Team Star, so I thought they were somewhat related, and when you finish that quest you get the evolution item for Chardet. Turns out that is not the case, and you have to trade some items in Sepapico to an NPC, and in return you get that you know, the malicious armor, what it's called. Did not know that, so that's on me. Apparently you have to talk to this person, and then you can trade it in. Yeah, fancy your trade. Hello there, child. I am a collector of curiosities and a great lover of Sinistea. I've a curio with a dark past, shall we say. It's yours for 20 Sinistea chips. Sure. Okay, I don't have enough Sinistea chips. Okay, let's see. So, how many Sinistea chips do I have? That should be in the materials. There's no search option, which is a shame. Sinistea, where do we have it? There's so many of those, it's kind of hard to find the ones you really need. Sinistea anywhere? Sinistea chip. Oh, we have one Sinistea chip. Okay, time to find out where Sinistea lives and take care of that. Wait, here, Pokédex. No, that's not the Pokédex. I am not smart. This is the Pokédex. Let's take a look. So, Sinistea. Where do we have it? Where do we have it, and where can we find it? Let's see. Where could it be hiding in here? Wait, can you search? I guess I could... Ah, okay, I could go from A to C, so that would make it easier to find. Let's just go to S and quickly search out where we can encounter Sinistea. That should help make this much easier. P, Q, R, S. Sinistea. Habitat is plus, okay. Where do we find it? Okay. You can find it in very limited locations, actually. Lives among ruins, lives near towns and cities, either in the very lower corner, the lower left corner of that, or up there, okay. Let's see where that is exactly. Let's go to the map. So let's zoom out a little bit. So the Sinisty would be, hey, around where we are. That's useful. So let's search the outskirts of the city until we have enough Sinisty shards or chips or whatever it was called to trade that in. Because I kind of want to evolve it because, you know, it's just so outclassed at this point. Alright, so no luck so far, and am I at the right place? Like, we should be there, right? Okay. Let's see, Sinisty. I'd really like to get that out of the way relatively early. But hey, I mean, given that it's a rare evolution item, it makes sense that they make it somewhat difficult. Okay, so can we zoom in a little bit? Not right at the water, it's in the sandy, rocky area. Okay, so we should be somewhat correct where we are. Or we could go down to the corner down there. I think I might take a look there. But it would have to be like here. This approximate area. That's where it would have to be. Alright. Wait, I think when you zoom in, you go to your character anyways. So let's... No! I didn't... That's a bit finicky in my eyes. Right. So the Sinisty would be up here by Alpha Nada. Let's see. Let's fly there real quick and see how it goes. You know. Some Sinisty farming. I mean, come on. I hope they spawn somewhat regularly here. But who knows. There we go. Let's give it a knockoff. Let's throw a quick ball. Get that done with. 1, 2, 3, and thank you. Sinisty gets into your body when you drink it, and then it steals your vitality from within. It also tastes awful. Huh. Oh, it's... I thought... the Sword and Shield entries for that one made it seem much nicer, I think. Okay. There we... I'm not planning on using a... I don't need a grass type anyways, because I have a starter that's grass type. And I think it's probably grass fire, right? So... that wouldn't make sense to use anyways. Yeah, grass fire, the spicy pepper Pokemon. The greenhead has turned vicious due to the spicy chemicals stimulating its brain. Once it goes on a rampage, there is no stopping it. Alright, you can't do anything again. Yes, that will do nicely. I feel more connected with Sinisty now. Here's the curio I promised you. Careful with it. It's steeped in a potent malice. Set of malicious armor. Wonderful. A peculiar set of armor that can make a certain species of Pokemon evolve. Malicious will lurks within it. Alrighty. Let's go to the boxes then. Oh, box 4, right. I thought we were... I thought it cluttered up our team box again. Okay, Habanero. Get in the party. I think I'll put Taffy back for now. Let's see. Sinister armor. Malicious armor. Where was it here? Malicious armor. There we go. Alrighty. Let's see it evolve then. There it is. Habanero is evolving. And there it is. Much better. Cerulege. Very cool looking. Fireblades Pokemon. Fire Ghost type. An old set of armor steeped in grudges caused this Pokemon's evolution. Cerulege cuts its enemies into to pieces without mercy. Alright. Wonderful. Shadow Claw. Sure. Shadow Claw is a 70 power ghost type move, physical. I mean, let's be real. Goodbye, Astonish. We don't need that anymore. Excellent stuff. Now, is it gonna learn that move that was revealed in the beginning at a higher level, or have we already passed that level by? Let's see what moves it can remember. Night Slash, Shadow Sneak, Quick Guard, Solar Blade, Bitter Blade. There it is. Fire type, physical, 90 power, and absorbing move. Like, yeah. Obviously I'm gonna use that instead of Lava Plume. Like, look how much stronger our attack is now. Wonderful stuff. Wonderful stuff. Will-O-Wisp I'll keep around. Clear Smog is, you know, that's just not gonna do it. Let's see what else we can give it. Incinerate, Flame Charge, Nightshade, Fire Spin, Leer, Amber, Astonish. Okay. Quick Guard is protection from priority moves. I don't really need that. Solar Blade takes 2 turns. I would like it to have some coverage though, so I'm not gonna... I mean, Swords Dance is really good. But am I just gonna replace Will-O-Wisp in this case? Because Clear Smog, I don't really need that anymore. But I want another coverage attacking move, I think. I can always remember it. Let's replace Clear Smog for now, because I'm not gonna use it. I have poison types on my team anyways. Let's see what TMs it can learn. I think that's a reasonable thing. Facade, Flame Charge, Stored Power, Nightshade, Fling, Brick Break. Okay, fighting type coverage would be very good. Yeah, I think Brick Break would be a good choice. What else can it learn though? Heatwave, Fire Blast, Overheat, Close Combat. Terra Blast. Close Combat is good. Yeah, you know what? We are fast. So if I Swords Dance up, we could like Close Combat sweep. It's always risky. But yeah, then I'm just gonna get rid of Will-O-Wisp. I know Will-O-Wisp is great too, but we could make it a fast sweeper if we manage to set up at some point. Okay. Now let's look at our team composition. Okay, so let's go to the boxes. What would be a reasonable thing to do? We can, we now have a ghost type, so I think I really like Cider, but I think we're gonna stick with Habanero. Yeah. So I'm gonna replace Cider with Mojito. Now we have some Fairy type overlap. They do not share any weaknesses though. But I would also like to put Magnum on the team. Pop Rocks is non-negotiable. It's gonna stay no matter what. I do really like Bun, but it might be a bit outclassed by now. So replacing Bun with Magnum seems somewhat reasonable, right? There's some leveling that has to be done, but I think that's something that we are gonna do. Curacao? Or is Curacao the weak link? After all, Curacao shares more weaknesses with Lollipop than Bun does. It is a very fast one though, and could be good for pivoting. We do have Lollipop for fairies already though. Difficult choice, really. Very difficult choice. Yeah, Pop Rocks is staying. Look at the speed and the special attack. There's no way we're not keeping it. Plus the typing is great. Habanero is staying. Curacao or Bun. One of them has to go. And I really like them both. But I want the pseudo-legendary. Huh. Weakness-wise, that's Fairy, Fighting, Rock. We'll see. I think I'll replace Curacao. As much as it hurts me, I'm gonna keep Magnum. Okay, now, a lot of the things I'm gonna do now are probably gonna be edited out anyways, but I'm going to grind up the new members to to be about even level with the rest of the team. So, I mean, the episode isn't out yet, but a very recently recorded episode from yesterday's stream is probably like 3 hours edited into one because of a lot of grinding, so I'm gonna do another montage like that. There we go. It's gone. And thank you. Ditto, the transform Pokemon, normal type. It can freely recombine its own cellular structure to transform into other life forms. Those health bars are okay. There's an ominous black stake driven into the ground. Yes, I will pull out the stake. I don't know how many of those we've pulled out yet. I think 4 or 5. I've used on my team. Okay. One small one, let's see if that's enough. Yes, that's enough. Oh! Oh my! Magnum is evolving. You love to see it. Oh, that's cool looking. Oh, I like it. Baxcalibur. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I like it. I like that one. Lovely. Ice Dragon Pokemon. It's Dragon Ice type. Who would have thunk it? It launches itself into battle by flipping upside down and spewing frigid air from its mouth. It finishes opponents off with its dorsal blade. Wonderful. Let's take a quick look at its stats now. Glaive Rush. Okay. 193 attack. Okay, so Glaive Rush is a dragon type move. Oh, I see. The user throws its entire body into a reckless charge. Attacks from opposing Pokemon during the next turn cannot miss and will inflict double damage. Interesting. I'll use it as a high risk move instead of takedown. Because let's look, I mean, look at takedown. I don't need that. Okay, but that's cool. Alright. Yeah. And we got nuked. Alrighty, then we are all leveled up. That means now the actually interesting stuff can ensue. And that means we go here. Meet up with Cassiopeia, exactly. The actual boss of Team Star, which, I mean, that's a twist I saw coming from like many miles away, simply because for some reason I know that Cassiopeia is a star constellation made up of 5 stars. So them being the boss of that team makes a whole lot of sense. Ah, right. It has to be nighttime. Can we change it to nighttime somewhere? Can we like go to a room and make it nighttime? Ah, there's Clive. Ah, maybe we can wait for nighttime by speaking to him. Sup, Jay? Clive? Yep, that's my name. Actually, no, it's time for me to bring this little performance to an end. Allow me to reveal my true identity. Aha! And there we go. I do apologize for deceiving you with my disguise. In truth, the boy you knew as Clive was none other than the director of Yuva Academy, Mr. Clavel. I already knew that. What? But my disguise was perfect. Although, now that I think about it, I did neglect to keep up my youthful act on a few occasions. That must have been what gave me away. Regardless, there is still one more astonishing truth I must reveal to you. I had an inkling that he might be. The true identity of Cassiopeia, the big boss of Team Star, was me all along. For real? Honest to goodness. When you heard Cassiopeia over the phone, that was actually a pre-recorded voice. I pulled it off using, you know, one of those high-tech gizmos. Oh yes, it was very clever. So, Miss J, now you know I'm the big boss. That means there is just one thing left to do. Face me in one final showdown to decide it all. I thought we had to come there at nighttime? Oh, that's okay. Challenged by Director Clavel. Or Ranguru. Okay. What level are you? That's the interesting thing. I'm Cassiopeia of Team Star. With this battle, 60. Okay, that seems manageable. Let's fake you out first. Huh? Can it not flinch? Okay. Let's move to you then. No need to go to sleep here. Foul play. At least it's resisted. Okay. I wonder what you're gonna do next. Maybe you're gonna go for a fairy type move? I'm sure you have some coverage there. Let's U-turn instead. And if you're gonna go for something fairy type, then I think Habanero would resist that, and then we can Shadow Claw. Oh, just yawn again? Really, you're just gonna yawn everything? I don't really want to fall asleep, so I'm going to switch out once more. Into Mojito. Sure. Makes sense that it would go for another dark type move, so probably foul play again. Yes. There we go. But all this yawning is just annoying, so I'm just gonna switch around if I have to. Let's quickly get rid of it with Night Slash. Yeah, there we go. Goodbye, Oranguru. Some good levels. There we go. What are you sending out next? A Bomber Snow. I'm gonna keep the current one. I know I'm weak to ice, but you know, some free damage with U-turn. Plus, that's just gonna help it predict something ice type. That's gonna just crash against an arrow with little effect, I'd assume. Blizzard. Yeah, that's not gonna do much. Let's instead do Bitter Blade. There we go. That's done and we are healed. Ooh, Gyarados. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna switch out into Pop Rocks. There we go. I think I should outspeed. Yeah. Intimidate does not matter. I'm a special attacker. Let's hit it with a discharge. Wonderful stuff. Excellent work. Poltegeist, gonna keep the current one. And then I'm going to Volt Switch. Though one thing I am actually curious about is what Clavel's motivation is exactly. That doesn't really come together yet for me personally. Maybe they'll explain it sufficiently, but who knows. Shadow Ball. Okay, that does a decent amount of damage. Let's crunch it. And goodbye. Excellent. Amoonguss. I'm gonna keep the current one. Let's Ice Fang you. Okay, I'm Ice Terrestrial type. That's okay. Ooh, it actually lived. Respect. Oof, that did nothing. Let's Ice Fang you again. Goodbye, Amoonguss. Skellerich. Ah, that's the final of the starters. I have no idea what typing it is. What could it be? Hell, I don't even know what the water type is. Is it? Is it like dragon? I don't know. We'll see. We'll try to use the new dragon move, Glaive Rush, and see if we actually can hit it with it. Very well, it seems I have to terrestrialize my Pokemon. There we go. We should have known that he was the leader, because he has Premier Balls, and every Team Star leader has a ball they specialize in. Okay, that did not a whole lot. Interesting. Torch Song? Yeah, I assumed that would do a lot. Special attack rose, okay. Interesting. But what typing is it? I have no idea. I mean, it's raining, so I think it stopped raining. Just as I said that, it stopped raining. That's of course unfortunate. It seems very physically bulky. So maybe it isn't specially bulky. Let's use Discharge. Oh wow, it's just very bulky in general. Torch Song again. Oh my goodness. And special attack rises again. Huh. Let's see. Man, if I only knew what typing it is, that would really help me here. Plan around what it does. Should we just Shadow Claw it? Okay, now we just have to outspeed it. This thing is strong, and I really like the design. Now we just have to outspeed it, and I think you should be able to do that, right? You should be able to outspeed. And now let's Night Slash. There it is. Okay, but this thing seems very strong. Level up for Mojito. We love to see it. How strong you have grown. Well now, Miss J. It seems you have grown quite splendidly over the course of your treasure hunt. And here, once again, I must apologize. I am not actually Cassiopeia. Really? Though Clive and myself being the same person was no lie, mind you. Cassiopeia's true identity remains hidden. But I believe I can hazard a guess as to who they may be. That's why I sought to spare you from having to confront them in battle. Their sorrows should not be yours to bear. However, Cassiopeia has settled on a course of action and is determined to see it through. I do not imagine any ordinary student could hope to stand against them and win. So I challenged you to a battle to test your skill. If you had lost, it would have fallen to me to bring down Cassiopeia. Such was my resolve. But it turns out you are as strong as you are kind. If anyone has a chance at saving that poor kid, it is surely you. Okay, that makes more sense. Like, I had, you know, a hunch that it might be him, but it also makes just as much sense that it's not him. As an educator, it shames me to burden one of my students with such a task. But please, defeat Cassiopeia. Take on the big boss of Team Star and win. Yes, sir. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I leave this in your hands. You there! What do you think you're doing? Ah, Miss Time. A pleasure to see you. It's no pleasure at all, Mr. Clavel. I come here to investigate reports of an illicit battle on school grounds, and what do I find? Why, the director of the academy himself, facing off against one of our students, no less. What were you thinking? Ah, no, if I could just explain. You see, it is a rather sad tale. Oh, spare me. Your excuses reek worse than a stunky's behind. A stunky's behind? Ahem. Remember, the big boss asked us to meet them in the schoolyard after dark. I'm counting on you, Miss J. You'll write a letter of apology to the students and faculty at once. And I'll be reporting this to the chairwoman of the school board. Make no mistake. Good gracious, no. Anything but that. I implore you. Okay. So, Cassiopeia will be here soon. I guess we have to leave this place and return. But, I don't know what's wrong today, but I'm gonna have to go for a second again. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Alright, I am back. Sorry about that. And now, let's quickly take a... No, not that. Let's take a look at... I'm just misclicking over and over again, aren't I? Let's take a look. Change the order again. Make it numerical. Okay, so... Skeledirge. Details... Fire Ghost, okay. Good to know. That makes sense. So, and you are water fighting. Fighting Ghost and Dark. Huh. That means Meowscarada is strong against both of them. You are... Skeledirge is only strong against one of them. And you are strong against both of them. Interesting. Yeah, I guess Skeledirge got done dirty a bit there. But design-wise, it's absolutely awesome. And I really like it. Fantastic looking. Man, I love crocodiles. I'm not sure which one I like the most yet. I mean, Meowscarada has really grown on me since first seeing it. Skeledirge is amazing. And Quaquaval also looks cool. They're all good. I like them all. Wonderful. That's always the best case scenario, isn't it? It's still nighttime. Let's quickly fly somewhere we can heal. And then... Or like, drive somewhere we can heal. Now let's fly. There's the center. And then let's fly up there again. And see what Cassiopeia has to offer. Okay. Let's hope that it's still nighttime once we arrive up there again. Yep. Excellent. Let's fly up there. Though one thing that makes me kind of glad that I chose Meowscarada, or Sprigatito more accurately, is that that I don't have a 100% type overlap between the starter and Cerulege. That seems a bit impractical. Okay, let's see. Where is Cassiopeia? Is it a character we know somehow? Okay. It... No. Probably isn't Penny, right? Can we go to the... Nah, I don't care. Now, where's the schoolyard? How do we get there? Can we go outside somewhere here? Oh wow, who are you? You have 2 Mistreavers? Okay. Where do I want to go? Schoolyard, let's go there. Right, the schoolyard is upstairs. Right. And... Okay, it is Penny, okay. Jay. Thanks for coming. But I thought someone said they were in a different country then. I guess they came back earlier. This must be quite a shock for you. The big boss, Cassiopeia, they were both me all along. When I saw you make quick work of those Team Star lackeys outside of school that time, the idea for Operation Starfall suddenly came to me. My skills let me get hold of as much LP as I want, so I decided to use that to tempt you into helping me out. After the operation started, I kept an eye on you as a member of the supply unit, and I had you battle the bosses on my behalf. All for the goal of defeating me and putting an end to Team Star once and for all. But still, there's a part of me that wants Team Star to live on. I can't just roll over and let you win without putting up a fight. This is the final showdown. This is the final showdown. Are you ready? I'm ready. Let's see what you have. Thanks. Sorry to keep... The letter of apology mistime had me... preparations took longer than expected. That voice, are you Clive? Penny. So it was you after... is that you, Cassiopeia? In the flesh. I have a task for you, Clive, if you'll accept it. I want you to record what happens next so I can send the video to Team Star. They need to see the outcome of this battle for themselves. Okay, will do. Let's see what Penny has. Then allow me to introduce myself properly. I'm the big boss of Team Star. The name's Cassiopeia. No, Penny. Now, bow down before the overwhelming might of Team Star's founder. Okay. You are challenged by Penny of Team Star. Umbreon, okay. Then I sent in someone fitting. I won't hold back in this battle. I'll stay true to Team Star's code. 62? Let's fake you out. Because Umbreon is very bulky. And this time the fake out actually works. So let's play rough. Yeah. Very bulky, that one. Dark Pulse. Okay, that's resisted. That's good. That means that Umbreon doesn't really have much to put up against Lollipop. Baby Doll Ice. Okay, that's unfortunate. Attack fell. Ah, and now it barely lives. Okay. Umbreon's attack fell. Let's just hit it with a knockoff. That should be... Yes, that's fully accurate. And it should do enough to defeat it. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Flareon. Oh, is it? It's an Eevee team. Okay. That's fun. Let's bring you out. Go on, Habanero. That's fun. Let's Shadow Claw it. Oh. Attack fell. Let's go for it again. Man, Flareon is really fast, isn't it? Another. And once more with feeling. Was this a speed tie all along? Interesting. Vaporeon. That seems reasonable, I think. Alright. Let's Flower Trick it. Baby doll eyes. Does not matter. I break through the lowered attack. There we go. Leafeon. I'll keep you in. U-turn. And it stands to reason that I bring in Pop Rocks. Now, X-Scissor. Good thing I switched. Should we just risk it? Yeah, let's risk it. And there we go. Excellent work, Pop Rocks. Jolteon. I'm gonna keep the current Pokemon. I'm gonna do a Volt Switch. Quick Attack. That's okay. That just means it's a completely free switch in. And I'm switching into Magnum. Let's go for Glaive Rush. Why does this thing not do as much damage as I hoped? Like, the attack stat is massive. Whatever. Let's Dragon Claw it. Oh yeah, we had lowered attack, of course. That makes sense. Yeah. Sylveon. I'm gonna switch into Lollipop. Whatever. I can't fault you on your battle skills at all. No wonder the bosses fell at your hands. Let's fake it out. Oh yeah, terrestrializing, of course. I'm not gonna terrestrialize because otherwise I lose the fairy type resist. I'm gonna keep the steel typing. That seems way too useful. Yeah, flinch. And now, Gigaton Hammer. And that's that. Level up for Mojito. You love to see it. It's all over now. It's finally over, guys. It's done. Okay. And now it makes sense that we could suggest Penny as someone to take into Area 0 with us. We're done here. I think we should call it quits. Hold up, are you saying we should break up the team? You gotta be joking. We got carried away with Operation Star, now everything's gotten out of hand. Yeah, well, that's what happens when you round up a bunch of bullies in the courtyard and make a show of learning them some manners. But we didn't even fight them in the end, we didn't do anything wrong. Indeed, merely did we declare our intentions to battle tooth and nail should the villains persist in their tyrannous oppression. 'Twas a bloodless victory, we assure you. Yeah, they didn't even send out their Pokemon. They just blubbered and apologized a whole lot. Our outfits must have spooked them good. But the bullies made a huge stink about what went down, and then they all ended up leaving the academy. Our plan backfired epically. There's no way we're getting off scot-free. I guess you're right. This little stunt might have put us up the creek. I'll fix this mess on my end. Just leave it to me. What are you saying? I'm the one who started Team Star. I dragged you all into this. So I'll take responsibility for everything. Oh, noble and kind, Big Boss. You cannot... Now that the bullies are gone, you guys should start going to school again. Oh yeah? And what about you? I can't go back. Why? There's no reason for you to stay shut in your room anymore, right? All I can say to you guys is thanks. Even though we never met in person, you were all so kind to me. Stop right there, BB. What are you talking like? We'll never speak... why are you talking like we'll never speak again? I need to go take care of some things. Prithee, speak to us. What is thine intent? Hey, Big Boss, answer us. Bye-bye, guys. Thanks for everything. Thanks for everything, Jay. And you too, Clive. I'm glad you could see this through to the end. I guess this is it for Team Star, and me too. Hold that thought, Miss Penny. I'd like to check something with you first. Check what? Why resort to something like Operation Starfall if you're the big boss of Team Star? Wasn't there any other way to handle this? I tried telling the bosses that we were done once before, but they still didn't quit. Why not simply order them to? Our code states that no one in the team has the right to order people around. I could ask them all to do stuff, but I could never order them. So it's back to the code once again. The bosses must have taken it very seriously. They did. That's why I knew I could use it to force Team Star to disband. Because the bosses would do anything the code required of them? Even leave the team? Yes. And according to the code, they had to accept any challenge made to them. Thus the idea for Operation Starfall. Cassiopeia, let me ask you one last thing. What does Team Star... No, what do your friends in the team mean to you? They're my greatest treasure. Splendid. Thank you for appraising me of the situation, Miss Penny. Well, now, young lady, there's something I should very much like to discuss with you. Hey, quit it with the old geezer act, Clive. You're creeping me out. Indeed. Well then, before we talk further, allow me to reveal to you my own secret identity. Haha! Director Clavel? Just as Cassiopeia was your disguise, the boy you knew as Clive was mine. But why? I needed a way to talk to Team Star on equal terms. Students do tend to shy from speaking their mind to their teachers, after all. Much more so when faced with the director of the academy. Yeah, but where do I even start? Wasn't the outfit a bit much? Plus, I have some big feelings about that wig. Well, that's quite enough of that for now. Everyone, why don't you come out? Huh? Yo, big boss, long time no see. Momo. More like, long time no meet, right? I mean, we only found out your real name just now. Melly. Verily is thy long-hidden countenance a sight for sore eyes, my lady. Atticus. So, I heard your real name's Penny. How have you been this whole time? Orty. We found you at last. You've no idea how worried we've been. Airy. Okay, gang. On the count of 3. 1, 2. Hasta la vista, Cassiopeia. And hello, Penny. Alright. Now then, Miss Penny. And each of you young bosses as well. On behalf of the Academy, I have something I would like to say to Team Star. You all have my sincerest apologies. Come again? As director of the Academy, I let you down. My handling of your situation was a dismal failure. But I still don't... why? You all told me about your reasons for forming Team Star and about your subsequent actions. Ever since my first days as director, all I've ever experienced of the Academy is an environment blessedly free from bullying. But I now know this peace was built on the backs of your hurt and anger, and of course your immense courage in putting things to right. And so I'll get straight to the conclusion. The Academy's order for Team Star to disband and my threat to expel those who did not obey are hereby revoked. Does that mean what I think it means? Indeed, Team Star can continue to exist, should that be your wish. Woohoo, Penny, isn't this great? Now we can all stay together. Oh, mein heart is giddy with glee. But I betrayed all of you. You mean Operation Starfall? Director Clavel told us all about it. Far as we heard, you only went through with it to save us from getting expelled. You were just worried about us, right? Not like we'd ever chuck the team just cause someone told us to, after all. Ain't our style. I cannot even begin to imagine how you must have feared for us, Lady Penny. Sorry for making you worry, BB. We're all okay now. But even so... Hold on, everyone. I've more to say. As previously stated, the requirement for Team Star to disband has been revoked. However, there is still some unsettled matters to discuss. Allow me to provide a few examples. You protracted truancy, your brazen customization of school uniforms, your unauthorized usage of Academy equipment, your reckless modification of and jeopardous driving of Pokemon-powered vehicles. Need I go on? Your flagrant disregard for school's rules cannot simply be overlooked. Thus, as punishment, you will all be required to engage in community service. Community service? Yes. Specifically, I will be asking you to manage the STCs. And that stands for the Star Training Centers. They shall be facilities for cultivating Pokemon trainers' talents. I plan for the Academy to found them in collaboration with the Pokemon League. The idea came to me when I saw Miss J battling her way through your bases. The base's construction, as well as the battle tactics employed by the students in Team Star, are remarkably unique and creative. I would ask that you continue your team activities, but henceforth as STC staff members, using your former bases as training facilities. And that is the sum of it. Does anyone have any concerns? No? It sounds like fun, so I don't see how this would be anything but a win-win. This may be a weird thing to say, since the STCs are supposed to be a punishment and all, but you should totally join in too, Penny. 'Tis true, we would most happily have you at our sides, my lady. We can go to school together too. That way, if anything happens, we'll be able to protect you. We were already talking about how great it would be to have both Team Star and school in our lives. This would be a sweet deal for us. So, what do you say? You guys. Jay, what do you think? I think it sounds great. Huh? But I just... No need to give your response right this moment, Miss Penny. Do take some time to decide. For now at least, I think our little group should go their separate ways. Not to say you should break up Team Star after all. I simply meant it's time to leave. Miss J, please stop by my office later if you would. Okay. I actually quite like how that whole storyline shaped up. Yeah, that was fun. Sure, let's rest. Excellent. Wonderful. Okay, so... Yeah, I absolutely did none of that. Yeah. Maybe I'll do that off screen in my free time at some point exploring the academy, but that just really was not my priority. Let's go to his office then. Alright. There you are, Miss J. I wanted to thank you for all your hard work in resolving the situation with Team Star. If not for you, I suspect I would have done the team a grievous injustice in my choice of punishment for their actions. You have my sincere gratitude. Knock, knock, knock. Who is it? It's Penny. Ah, Miss Penny, do come in. Hello, Director. About the STCs. I'd like to work on them together with the rest of Team Star. That's wonderful news. Thank you very much for your favorable response. But, I should be punished more heavily than the others, I think. Why so? Because of Operation Starfall? No, not that. Because of the other really bad thing I did. And what would that be? You know, the LP I gave you both in exchange for helping me with Operation Starfall. I got hold of it sort of illegally by hacking the Pokemon League's LP management system. Ah, I see. That is quite the revelation. I did not think such a thing was even possible in the first place. It wasn't all that hard. I mean, I'm really sorry and I won't do it again. This matter is rather out of my jurisdiction, I'm afraid. I will have to consult Miss Gita, the Pokemon League chairwoman, on how best to proceed. I figured as much. I do apologize, Miss J, but I will have to ask you to give us some privacy. I think the smartest choice would having her do you know, work on improving the security of that system as punishment. That would make sense for, you know, for that infraction. I'll go to the entrance hall. Okay. Fun. Now, I have no idea what level the Pokemon League is, but I think we won't be able to we won't have to wait that much longer until we do it, right? I think we should be relatively well prepared. Should we just give it a shot? And then we can proceed with the post game next stream, I think. Oh, Rototo. Jay? Penny? There's something I want to talk to you about. Could you come meet me in front of the school stairs? You know, where we first met? I'll be waiting. Alright. Let's head there at once. Woo! Oh. Did we go too far? Oh yeah, here. Alright. Hasta la vista. The six of us thought up that catchphrase back when we created that team. It's so cringy, it's perfect, you know? Anyway, about the LP thing. I thought I was going down big time for hacking the league points system, but they're letting me off easy. What happened? The Pokemon League said they'll waive my debt if I do some volunteer engineering for them. They even asked me to come work for them after I graduate, if you can believe that. Director Clavel and that Gita lady kept complimenting me like a weird amount. Apparently I have outstanding talent or something. Sorry for calling you out here to meet like this. I'm still not so great with people face to face. I never seem to find the right words, but thank you so much. You saved Team Star and my friends along with it. I know words won't ever be enough to properly thank you for all you've done here, so... Oh, so here? Draco Meteor, cool. Don't really have any special attacking dragons, but that's okay. I'm sure you'll put this to good use. And one more thing. I want to repay the debt I owe you. If you ever think of a way I can do that, just let me know. I'm great with machines and hacking and stuff. Yep, that's for Area Zero. Oh, what it was called. So next time, I'll be the one helping you, Jay. Alright. Be seeing you then. Hasta la vista. Okay. Starfall Street concluded. So, I actually really enjoyed how both of the storylines shaped up so far. Like, the whole story with the, with Arven's Pokemon needing to be healed because of Area Zero and how that ties into the post-game, I assume. Then the whole Team Star thing, I think, was a very nicely told story. And, I mean, the League stuff is the League stuff. That was never particularly story-heavy, so that makes sense. But hey, yeah, I think, honestly, one of the main critiques that befell Pokemon Sword and Shield was that the story was lacking. And I think they really made up for it here. I think the story in this one is actually one of the best one one of the better ones they've had so far. So that's nice in my opinion. Yeah, I think